Last few hours of the storm and so many different areas now beginning that cleanup process.
Yeah, and it could be a long cleanup process for some of the communities just based off what we've seen out there tonight. Also going to be a long process for the National Weather Service. They'll likely they haven't said officially, but we'll likely to see some damage surveys just to figure out exactly what this damage came from, whether it was straight line winds or potentially a tornado that came through. I know we were seeing some pretty good signatures of spinning movement. We've seen some good photos of potential thunderclouds. So going to be a long road to figure that out, but we are still dealing with some heavy rain, some storms out there for tonight. And as we go into parts of the work and school week ahead, we're going to be seeing some more changes coming our way with the temperature. So still one warning out there for parts of our southeast viewing area, south central Ohio, northern Kentucky, through parts of Mason, Lewis County, southern Adams County. That's where the main storm is moving its way through right now. So West Union down to Manchester, Maysville, you're starting to get on the backside of it, but parts of eastern Mason County likely dealing with some hail into that part of the region. But this warning going until about 12:15 in the morning. It's been moving along pretty quickly. So once that moves out, that should be the last of our severe weather as we go through the rest of tonight, besides just heavy rain, some gusty winds, and you could still see some thunderstorms. Even right now in New Market, heading towards parts of Hillsborough, dealing with another thunderstorm all the way up to New Vienna, eventually into Leesburg. That heavy rain going to be moving through there, likely with some gusty winds. Not severe winds, but definitely could still see some very minor damage, some power outages from that. Also through parts of Butler, Warren County, still some moderate showers, few lightning strikes there around parts of Lebanon. That stretches down here into the metro from Evendale, Blue Ash, down to Norwood, Finneytown. You see that lightning strike there just north of downtown. That was probably right on top of our station. As we go over into Anderson, some heavy rain into parts of southeast Hamilton County and through northern Kentucky there, through parts of Campbell County. That heavy rain stretches down 75 into parts of Dry Ridge, Grant County, Owen County, still dealing with that heavy rain as well. So that's why I mentioned this is the last line of severe weather that's going to be sweeping through our area. Behind it, it's just some general showers and gusty winds as we go through the rest of tonight and into early parts of tomorrow morning. So you may still get woken up to a few rumbles of thunder through the overnight, maybe a brief shower for that Monday morning commute. But through the rest of the day, it stays cloudy. Temperatures, though, going to be falling through the rest of the day as well, with 60s in the morning. As we work our way through the rest of the forecast, we'll be into the mid-50s on Tuesday, mid-70s coming in here on Wednesday. But as we go into Wednesday evening, Wednesday nights, we could start to track in the chance of another threat of strong storms coming in here into the middle of the week. So as I mentioned again, Monday, temperatures dropping all day. That 61 likely going to happen early on in the morning. The rest of the morning will be into the 50s and then eventually into the 40s by the afternoon, evening hours. We'll keep it sunny on Tuesday, but then those storm threats really going to be starting to increase again Wednesday into Thursday, continues into Friday as well, and even parts of the weekend. So we'll watch that as we go through the forecast. Lindsay?